That's getting split up as I go. No sense in splitting it up, throwing it in a pile, and I gotta pick it up again, throw it back in the truck. I'll just split it up, right in the truck it goes. But today, let's talk tree service wood. For those of you that have been watching and following along, this pile here has been here since I don't know, early summer. I pretty much backed the splitter right up to the edge of it. Got rid of, I'd say at least half of it. Anyway, most of this pile's down. One customer pretty much got all of it. There's some other pieces in here as I was splitting. Another guy got some of it. But that guy, I'll show it here at the end, but he wants 13, 14 inch stuff. So I figured, while I had the wedge off, run a piece through and show you guys how you can take a piece that is on the shorter side, not really make it bigger, not really making it bigger, but for those that you take care of that have got smaller wood stoves, how can you break this down and how can you make it manageable and stackable? I do know I have a bigger splitter than most, but in this case, without the wedge on it or accessories, we'll leave it single, and I'll show you how to break it down. And this is the same thing I did when I had the Champion 27-ton splitter that I upgraded from. So hopefully this works out like I want in my head and makes sense. So the other thing that I have a problem, well, not really a problem with, but with tree service wood, when they do all the cutting, look at that, it's all different sizes, thicknesses. What do you do with it? Let me show you what I do with it. So let me take this one here. It's not the cleanest. It does have 3 good sized knots. This wood has been sitting, this round has been down for 2 years. I forget the real name for it, but here in the States we call it a monkey puzzle tree. Supposedly it's, out of all the conifers, it's the hardest and dense stuff we've got. I didn't run the camera last weekend, but yeah, some of it was just popping apart. So maybe this one will do it on camera. I don't know, we'll see. So back in a minute. 16 pieces, all about the size of my hand, which is about what I tend to split everything down to. The biggest pieces are some of the flares and the knots. This is the biggest one yet, but it's all a knot. But it'll fit in the wood stove. It'll burn. It'll provide some pretty decent heat. But look at that knot. This one didn't pop apart like I was hoping it would, but that's okay. But variety of shapes and sizes. And slabs. There you go. And for those that don't know, the wedge here is 13 inches high. So for this guy, that's one way to make your, you can take a short piece, you know, take a short piece. Now that'll stack somewhat nice. Or decent, at least. Anyway, that's at least what I do with the stuff that's a little short. Just split it down into, you know, slabs. And then that'll help, that'll make it stack at least a little easier. Somewhat a little nicer. And, the homeowner has, you know, at least a nice, decent stack to look at for the next couple months. So, other than that, not much going on in the wood yard. I did get just about all of that done and stacked. As soon as I get those logs over there all done, I got some cleanup to do. And I'm down to roughly 6 or 7 deliveries, and I'm all done for the year. I do have the option of picking up another load or two of seasoned logs. I might just do that just to see how things go. Typically, my end of season is now, and I'm already gathering up for next year. And for those that don't know, all of that is 18 and over. There's probably 3, 4, 5 cords sitting there. So, hopefully this was helpful. Sometimes I don't know till I run it, throw it up, do it up and throw it up and let it sit. But yeah, here's tomorrow's delivery. So have a good evening. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. And as always, travel safely.